I have the Kreg 4 pocket hole, and I've used it a little bit, very little, but I decided my wife wanted a shelf, so I decided to make it with pocket holes for my first time. This is your setup. This just holds your one board in place right here, so when you drill it. But your adjustment on your sides over here for the thickness of your board, same way when you put your bit in here, you have adjustments where you put the edge of your bit, not the tip, the edge, to the thickness. Well, I misread my chart here that came with mine, this Kreg chart. And I mean, it's hard to tell, but I'm dealing with a 1 inch and 1 1/4 inch board, but I had them kind of, instead of my A and B, I'm looking here, but A's on the back, B's on the front, and I had it reversed, so when I made my holes, now you can see it's like Swiss cheese. It actually drilled so deep it went all the way through the wood with a pocket hole would not be able to bite. So now I'm readjusting it, and the big main thing is you want to, when you remove this block with this screw here to set it up on there, well, you have a space under here. It does come with one little adjustment space, but it's not near big enough. This makes up for about 1/4 of an inch. So I have a piece of wood that pretty much fit right under here, like just maybe a 32nd, but it's close enough. That allows for the height of that when I take it over here to adjust everything. So in order to make this work, I have to set this board here to make up for that height. And then I take this, put it in place. That makes up for the difference in height that I was going to lose over there. So then I take this and I just clamp this onto here. Then I'm able to drill down and drill my pocket hole. But if you don't have this spacer under here, when you use them like this, you'll drill way too deep and totally all the way through, and your pocket hole will have nothing to bite into. So that's a lesson learned from me. About 20 holes I drilled, now I got to re-drill all of them different again. This is a shelf that I made for my wife. She wanted a shelf with a little storage in it to put a electric heater up on top. And this is made from a dead tree that was over on the other side of our property. And I like having the natural curves and stuff in about all my wood. It just gives it that real handmade look. Plus it's twice as heavy and way lasts longer than most that you'll buy in a store. My wife wanted a shelf so she could raise this up higher and see the fire when she's laying in bed on this electric heater.